Your situation is Three of Cups. So this is getting out and finding somebody, having a good outcome, getting healing, celebrating, some kind of a group or an organization. Could be a job. Basically, you're having a good time. Could be there's a conclusion to something and you're seeking solace. You want to feel fulfilled or have closure. Okay. And a negative connotation, this is a third party. Clarifying this, we have our major arcana. Now, the only major arcana that came out in your spread initially was the High Priestess reversed. But when I clarified, you got more major arcanas. So Three of Cups is clarified by transformation, which is death. Okay, the number 3 came up a lot in your reading. So you have Three of Cups, 3 in death. You have 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. And you have multiples of 3, like 6. And I think it's just very interesting that 3 is coming up. So let's talk about what 3 means real quick. 3 is about possibilities, communicating with somebody and developing some kind of a friendship. It's also about teamwork. And as far as relationships, it's talking about a troubled relationship because there's more than 2. However, we need to look at it leading up to the 4, which would indicate more stability and more freedom. Okay. So when I see death and 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups is usually about an ending, a conclusion to something. And with death, I see it's a permanent ending or a completed cycle, but it's going to lead to rebirth. Okay. With 3 of Cups by itself, it also talks about unexpected events. So here we have like a surprise, here we have an unexpected event. And I see that it could possibly be something like a tragedy, okay? And I do see that as far as relationships go. There could be a third party, which would be infidelity to me. And with the death, with the 3 of Cups, it says just don't wallow in the tragedy. Also, I see complete and total transformation because you have every single 3 card there could be. When you have the 3 cards, it talks about complete and total transformation, like you're being reborn, okay, out of this situation. Just thinking about the 3 of Swords, which you do have as your obstacle. Okay, with death, your obstacle, I see it's talking about you want loyalty and bonding. But 3 of Swords is in reverse, so that loyalty was gone. Somebody did break your heart with a third party, okay? But it's in reverse, so I see that those options will no longer be available to whoever it is. I mean, it could be you, for instance. You could have had a hard time deciding between 2 other suitors. But in reverse, I see that those options are no longer available. Somebody may come and ask for forgiveness. And then I see like mending of the heart, having that heart surgery that you need. The pain's coming away. And it could possibly be that this person no longer has those other people in their lives, or you no longer have those persons in your lives. Clarifying 3 of Swords, we have 3 of Wands, which is partnerships and alliances. So I do see you're joining with somebody. Now with 3 of Wands, this is talking about there's a point of no return, okay? Especially with like the death card, actually. So somebody's done something, whether it's you or the other person, that's been unfaithful in this partnership, could possibly be a marriage. And it's just like a point of no return. Like you feel like you can't really go back, but somebody may try to apologize anyway. And if they do, it may lead to another bond or the renewal of a bond. Remember, don't wallow in the tragedy, okay? Start mending your broken heart, and you could eventually get some forgiveness. Whether it's an apology or you asking somebody else, okay? Also, I see with your overalls, this may be how you're feeling. Like you may want to stand your ground and say, I am right, you are wrong, you did this to me, okay? It could also be about wanting to stay in the relationship. And then with the Fool, I see changing beliefs, changing your mindset, being more happy, and then taking a new direction, and not standing your ground, like leaving. Okay, so one we have standing our ground, and one we have leaving. Okay, and if you think, like which one looks more happy? Well, the Fool does. Now here are some steps to deal with your obstacle. You pulled up 7 of Cups. Now, when I see 7 of Cups, especially with our major arcana that we had, High Priestess, I see somebody was tempted to cheat, or they were cheating. They were filled with fantasy and lust, all those things that make temptation so much easier. And also, just thinking about this, the High Priestess usually means about a secret. Okay, so somebody was hiding a secret, and eventually the secret gets revealed. But with unexpected events and surprise, especially with the High Priestess, I see there was a secret revealed, and it was a surprise, and it was about cheating. Somebody had bonded with somebody else, or you had bonded with someone. Then, with the 3 of Swords and the High Priestess, I see that you were grieving quietly about this third party. Okay. And it looks like later on this person may lose the person they cheated on you with, or you lose the person that you were cheating on with. So that may lead to some other challenges later. And then with the Fool and the 3 of Cups, I do see more of a surprise. So something was revealed and it was a big surprise. With the Fool and Death, it seems as if this relationship or even this third party, so it's either the long-term relationship or the affair, was over before it even begun. So I could see a one-night stand, okay? And the reason I say a one-night stand, with Death and the Fool being over before it's begun, well, in your steps to solve your obstacles, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And to me, that's a one-night stand, okay? Or somebody who's non-committal. And again, the Fool, too, is non-committal as well. And then 7 of Wands is committal. So here, somebody was tempted to cheat. There was a one-night stand. And it led to loss and disappointment with the 5 of Cups. However, not everything was lost. Yes, you were hurt by a betrayal. And you had to be really honest with yourself and use this pain as a catalyst to grow. And just so you know, 3s, what you've been talking about, 3s mean growth, okay? And possibilities, and working with a team, and communicating to make things work and be more stable. But this doesn't mean that you're not melancholy. All the previous illusions you had that everything was happy, those are your obstacles because that's what you really want. And then with 5 of Cups and 3 of Wands, I see that it was a big disappointment. So somebody had a one-night stand or a quick relationship that was over before it even began. And it looks like it hurt you, or you're going to be asking for forgiveness because you hurt someone else. Coming to your strength. Your strength is that you are very focused, okay? Also, it could be a new job opportunity for some of you. And this is going to help you be stronger because you can focus on work, okay? Because you see, he's focused. For some people, this could be obsession. And obsession is not usually a good thing. You may seek to focus on something so much to get you out of it that you end up burning out, so be careful. And I say that because you're clarified by Temperance. So Temperance is saying, do everything in moderation, be balanced, okay? Yes, focus on it, but focus on it with moderation. Also, I see you can see both sides, like both sides of the coin. This is seeing both sides of a situation. You can see both sides of the situation. So that's one of your strengths. If somebody did cheat on you, you can see how they feel and you can understand what they're saying, which is very noble of you, being very open-minded, because people make mistakes a lot, okay? Now with Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles, I see... Well, I already talked about Ace of Pentacles, I'm sorry. With the Ace of Pentacles and... what was it? It was something. Promise. Fool. Yeah, the Fool. Okay. So with Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, which look very similar for a little bit, I see that there is a new business opportunity possibly, or a new relationship opportunity. Because sometimes this is the focus is something valuable, so it just could be a relationship and not business. And I do want to bring up it was the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. This talks about a secret admirer, okay? So it looks like a secret admirer may not be revealed just yet, and that's a challenge. Or the person who was like the other woman, so to speak, is not revealed, and so that's a challenge. And this infidelity, you may find out later this infidelity is still going on, okay? Even though it's supposed to be over. Maybe they told you it's over, but with the High Priestess in reverse, I see that it could still be going on. Also, it just means that you don't like what your instincts are telling you. And it says just don't waste your tears on the past. You may still be suffering residual feelings. And I see that with the Ten of Swords in reverse as your final outcome. And I also see that not very much passion that's leading to fear. But basically, secrets out of the bag, okay? I could also see obsession or addiction. And I can see that with the Fool and the Three of Cups. So some of you may be addicted. And so you're focusing on healing and moderation, which I would see as abstaining from alcohol. So for those of you who are addicted to alcohol, you're abstaining. Some of you may be addicted to sex, because Three of Cups could be sleeping around. And I see the Temptation card and one night stands. So your strength is that you're healing by keeping your focus on what's valuable. And you're also focused on healing from addictions of any sort, okay? Then coming to your other challenges, we have the High Priestess, and she has 2 pillars. So it's like, what are the secrets? Secrets is 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal. So you may have emotionally withdrawn from this person, or they may have emotionally withdrawn from you. And then we have 6 of Pentacles on the other side, which talks about, to me, inequality in giving. Okay. Normally this is the guy who has 3 coins to one person, 2 for the other, and 1 for himself. So he's being biased and giving more attention to one person than the other. But it's supposed to be generosity. So you may be weighing, because there is balance. Balance is in the picture. You may be weighing 2 different things, whether you should leave or whether you should stay. 7 of Cups leads to 8 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is some soul searching, okay? And the soul searching, you may get it through one night stands, and it's going to lead to some emotional loss or disappointment. And then 8 of Cups is where you go out and search, okay? You go out in search of yourself to find yourself and get that 9 of Cups, okay, that your wish fulfillment. So coming up in the other challenges, this could be challenging you to leave a relationship and seek yourself. Go out for some, quiet meditation. Go out after your dreams. Because the High Priestess in reverse, this is passivity and not taking action. And High Priestess in reverse tells me take action. You can examine everything you want, but don't trust whoever this person is, because they're probably gossiping, or just being false. Okay. It could be having too narrow a focus based on the secret that came out. You also need deeper commitment. Okay. I see that with the High Priestess in reverse. You need deeper commitment, and I see hardly any deep commitment. I mean, I see a little bit with the Death and Three of Swords. I see loyalty and bonding, but it looks like it's been broken. It came to an end before it ever started. So with Eight of Cups and the High Priestess, I see that you're going out in search of deeper commitment. This is somebody who's seeking true love, real love. Okay, that's what you're seeking. And you want somebody to give you more attention. All right, your final outcome. We have 10 of Swords in reverse. So this is having residual feelings about what's happened. But also this is no longer, like, the betrayal's over. You realize it. You were immobilized. You were hurt. You were betrayed. I see infidelity here. But this is reversed. So I see the swords are falling out. You're mobilized. You're able to move on. Okay. You're healing. You're focused on healing. You're able to see all sides of the situation, and you're able to integrate everything that's happened. So if you were the cheater, you're able to integrate, yeah, I did this, and I see how it's affected everything. And you take that into yourself, and then you move on. Okay. If somebody cheated on you, you can also take that into consideration, integrate all your ideas and feelings, and then move on. Ten of Swords to me has a little bit of a warning. Don't be somebody's scapegoat. Okay. Don't fall for somebody who's non-committal and try to stand your ground. Okay. But I think those are the two choices you're weighing. Do I go on my own path? Do I stand my ground? Also with 10 of Swords as your final outcome, I see everything, like, this is done as done can be, doubly done. Stick of work in you because you are done. With the Ace of Swords, I see that you will be victorious. And with what was it? Was it Temperance? Yeah, with Temperance, okay, your final outcome, you will speak the truth. So if you were cheating, you're going to let somebody know, and then it might be over. Okay. And with the High Priestess in reverse, you're not getting the information you need. And combined with the Fool, the two major arcanas, you're getting the runaround. Somebody's misleading you. You want more attention. You want everybody to be fair. And so you're going to go out and leave an emotional relationship behind. Okay. That's another challenge. But, you have your opinion. Ace of Swords is truth and victory and triumph, and very strong opinions. So I see this working out for you in a very good way. I don't know if I brought it up or not, but with the Fool and the 10 of Swords that we had, this tells me you took a risk, okay, and it led to some disappointment. You took a risk, it led to disappointment. And also with the Knight of Wands, I see risk, but disappointed, okay? And the Seven of Cups did say choose wisely, and it could be that you didn't choose wisely, or you may not choose wisely in the future, and it still leads to disappointment. But then you have Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Three of Pentacles tells me about a third party. Now with Death right above it, I do see you're going to have a complete and total transformation. Okay. Also at the High Priestess and Death, I see that, you're going to recognize the secret. You're going to be very determined and ambitious. With the Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Ace and Page of Pentacles, I do see that there could be a job opportunity. And then final card for your potential outcome is a major arcana. It's 8. It's strength. Okay. So you're going to have to take your wilder, baser instincts and moderate them with the wisdom of the hermit. Okay. With hermit and temperance, I do see moderation with addictions. So alcohol, drugs, sex. Okay. Abstaining from alcohol. So for those of you who are addicted, we've had a lot of addictions in my readings lately. You'll be abstaining from that. And you may have fallen off the bandwagon, broken some kind of a promise. Okay. But you're going to make good on it in the end. And you'll be triumphant. You're going to be done with this addiction. You may still have some residual setbacks, but you're going to be done. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be rewarded for being such. And you're going to be very strong. You're going to control your baser instincts. And then again, with temperance, this talks about being patient, being balanced, and integrating things. So I do see you will have to be patient with whatever it is you're focusing on, with your healing, with seeing both sides of the situation. When it comes to relationships, I see this as being patient with someone and compromising. Okay, so you may stay with this person, but you're going to have to compromise a lot and be patient. And it's going to be easier for you because you can see all sides of the situation. But be humble. This says be humble, show humility, and just bring about harmony and stability. You will get your confidence back, your self-respect. You're going to persevere. I see that also with the 7 of Wands, okay? You're going to persevere and get what you need. This also might be just emotional independence, okay? With the 8 of Cups, I could see emotional independence. With Page of Pentacles, I do see that you will be able to focus on what you need to focus on. And then with 3 of Wands, I do see it's going to be some kind of strong alliance. Could be a job, could be a relationship. And you're going to deal with this long-lasting heartache, this long-lasting pain. You're going to be able to deal with it. I like that a lot. With 5 of Cups, you did have to endure a hard situation, but you picked yourself up and you trudged on, okay? So good for you. All right, let's get some action steps, like over here. Okay, what should Virgos do according to what their situation is? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, having a new beginning, a new start. Take new opportunities. So if there's a new job that comes in, new relationship, take it. Because we have new opportunities with the Fool. We have new opportunities with 3 of Wands. We have new opportunities with Page of Pentacles. So there's something coming in, and you need to take it. That could be why 8 of Cups, you're going to have to leave someone. You may have to move. Okay. What other steps should be taken? Oh, we have 3 of Swords. Again. Okay, as a step. Okay, 3 of Swords. I basically see grieving quietly with the High Priestess. And then with Death, I see be loyal. Be loyal to your bond. All right. What are the steps for the other challenges? Ooh, High Priestess. So you got the High Priestess upright. Clarifying the High Priestess in reverse. So as far as a step to take, search for what needs to be reconciled or discovered. You're also going to be using your psychic intuition. Also, you may just retreat and start researching. And you understand that everything will come to light. So just let everything unfold naturally. Only act with love. Be true reflect and build on your wisdom. Also balancing the opposites. So balance opposites, compromise, because the secret's already out of the bag. So you're going to need to compromise based on your wisdom and your experience. Just like with strength, I can see these going together. That's why strength comes right before the high priestess. And with the temperance card, I can see that too. And of course, what comes up to the high priestess? Well, the wheel of fortune. So you're going to have a turn of good luck if you do this. And it will bring about the healing and the balance that you need. Okay, one more action step. 6 of Swords. Okay. You're going to be moving on. Okay. You may ask for forgiveness and you may try to reconcile with somebody. But all in all, or at the end of it, you'll just be moving on. It could be moving on from pain, walking from darkness into the light. And maybe you do get back together, but you'll be leaving the pain behind. You'll be leaving your old perspectives behind.